What if history isn't entirely buried? What if echoes of the past still resonate, waiting for a mind tuned to the right frequency to hear them? Welcome to Infinity Cast, where we explore the static between worlds. I'm your host, Vesper Thorne.
And joining me, as always, is the voice that questions the shadows, Solene Vox.
It's a pleasure to be here, Vesper. The shadows are where the most interesting questions hide, and tonight's topic is buried deep within them. Indeed, we're digging into the strange and controversial field of psychic archaeology. The idea that certain individuals can see through time, locating lost ruins and ancient artifacts, not with ground-penetrating radar, but with their own minds.
They call it psychometry, or remote viewing. The psychic holds an object from a dig site, or simply looks at a map and claims to receive visions. They see bustling Roman villas where there are only empty fields, or trace the foundations of a forgotten chapel no historical record mentions.
One of the most famous cases is Frederick Bligh Bond and his work at Glastonbury Abbey at the turn of the 20th century. He claimed to be guided by the spirits of long-dead monks who would show him through automatic writing exactly where to excavate.
And he had stunning success, didn't he? He located the Edgar Chapel and the Loretto Chapel, both of which were lost to time. His maps, supposedly drawn from paranormal guidance, were unnervingly accurate. The church, his employer, was thrilled until they found out how he was getting his information.
They fired him, of course. Science and spiritualism make for uneasy bedfellows. But the question remains, how did he do it? Skeptics argue he was just a brilliant researcher who had studied medieval architecture and was making highly educated guesses, passing them off as psychic visions for notoriety.
But some of his discoveries were oddly specific. He described details of the chapels before they were unearthed that seemed to defy logical deduction. The challenge with psychic archaeology is that it's nearly impossible to test under controlled conditions. A successful hit is hailed as proof, while a miss is just a miss. There's no reliable success rate.
It's the methodology that I find so chilling. Take the Dutch psychic Gerard Croissant. He would be sent a photograph of an archaeological site, and from thousands of miles away, he would describe what lay beneath the soil. He'd speak of specific artifacts, the feeling of the people who used them, a sense of lingering emotion in the dirt.
That's the part that goes beyond just finding things. It's the claim of experiencing the past, not just seeing a buried sword, but feeling the grip of the warrior who held it, the terror of his last battle. It suggests that objects and places can become imprinted, saturated with the psychic energy of intense human events.
A stone tape theory for the soil itself. And modern archaeology, for all its technology, can't measure that. It can date a piece of pottery, but it can't tell you if the woman who made it was weeping as she shaped the clay. The psychic archaeologist claims they can.
And that's the seductive, eerie pull of it all. Is it a genuine paranormal skill, a forgotten human sense? Or is it an elaborate, perhaps even subconscious form of storytelling, where the psychic simply gives a voice to the silent earth?
A voice that can sometimes lead to treasure. Whether that voice comes from beyond the veil or from deep within the human psyche is a mystery we may never excavate. Join us next time on Infinity Cast as we listen for more whispers from the void.